This has been a long time coming as I've done a lot of EXO content, so if you're new here, be sure to check out the EXO playlist, but I've never done Suho's solo stuff, and I feel like this will be a good opportunity for me to get a new appreciation for his voice and his artistry. I don't know what sort of style personally he's going to go for with this, so we're going to watch the music video, do an analysis of it and the song, and then we're going to do also a lyrical analysis. Let's go.
나 혼자만 바랜 듯한 어색한 컬러 휘발될 감정들만 툭 걸쳐 입고 온기를 잃어버린 무채색같이 창백한 시간 속을 또 걷고 있어 당연했던 색들과 빛으로 가득한 그때의 너와 날 떠올려보는 사이 미워둔 온 기억에 서럽게 번지는 그레이 널 보낸 흑백의 하루 속에 갇힌 내 맘
Okay, I'll stop it right there and give my thoughts. He just sounds great in this song. His voice just sounds utterly sublime. I love that in the verses he sounded quite soft-spoken, very soft actually. It was almost like speaking. And then in the chorus, it's like this huge evolution into a very high chest belt. Some nice melodies. Intricate melodies, like sneakily intricate. You might not notice how hard those melodies are to sing, but he did it flawlessly. Obviously this is a studio track, but I have no doubt that he could pull this off live. I love the reverb on his voice. The song is produced with a lot of care for the atmosphere and like how his voice should fit in with the instruments. It's very, very well done. The atmosphere is interesting. It gives me a sort of a sleepy atmosphere, almost a very casual, sleepy. I'm getting sort of a mid-90s like UK pop rock, such as groups like Oasis or Blur. That's the inspiration I'm getting for this song, and I think it's a really cool piece of inspiration there. Not one I'd have expected. When it comes to this sort of soft rock stuff, it isn't really totally my thing because it sort of falls in this middle ground where it's a reasonably approachable and I guess commercial sound that is pretty non-threatening and will go down easy for new listeners and will do well on the radio. And I tend to prefer stuff that has some experimental aspect to it. But that said, I try to not criticize songs like this too much for that, because at the end of the day, it is a very crisp and beautifully sincere song that is sung by him with so much earnestness that I can't fault it. So let's continue. Okay, so just the way that his voice went up an octave for this second verse and the little ghost notes playing on the guitar, already that grabs my ear much more because it enhances the groove. You know, it shows a nice development in the composition. So already we're in the better books here. Let's keep going.
젖어든 세상에 멈춰선 채
that part there is sort of what I was referring to when I was talking about the complex melodies. And I like how it's an ascending melody because that is especially hard to do.
얼어붙었던 모든 시간이 기적처럼 너를 마주친 순간 새 구름을 들어가
It just keeps going up and up and up. I like that. That's actually really cool.
너와 나 다시는 너무 천천히 내 향해 날 밀어줘 네 손을 뻗어서 물드는 듯 끝없이 번지는 달처럼 Let me shine bright 네가 보여줘 세상 모든 color 색을 잃었던 맘에 덧칠해줘 다시 한번 시작되는 우리 앞에 영원히 no more cry
That was a great bridge.
아름다운 너의 색을 내게
Ooh.
I pray your love
Is that how the song ends? Interesting. Very interesting. I think I quite like that actually. I like that we didn't get brought back for one more chorus. I like that the bridge sort of served as a climax to the song, and then there was just a few softer moments there at the end with his voice where he was sort of incorporating some nice bends in his vocals. That was really cool. And yeah, his vocals, especially the belting and the bridge towards the end, I was really enjoying them. What I'd really like is if the guitars were a little more forward in the mix. They're very far back, so while it is in the style of rock, it's very loosely rock. Like you sort of only get the effect of the guitars rather than the full power of those instruments. And I really think if the guitars had been more prominent combined with his voice, it would have been even sicker. But as it stands, it's a beautifully made track, and I think what he accomplished here is really something excellent. I'm going to look through the video to see if there's any comments I want to make on the visuals, but I don't know if I have much to say, only because it seems like a pretty, straightforward dude with the band doing his thing, good for him. Yeah, playing in the garage, got a little bit of that. It is a nice contrast that he's here in his loungewear, and then later on he's on a stage in a suit, outdoors on this cool bridge. Like, there's some beautiful shots here for sure. Nothing too elaborate in terms of outfits or costumes, which of course would be lovely, but I get that it wouldn't really fit the song. That's a great shot. And I like the dreamy blur on it. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of story being told. I can't gather what it is, obviously, because I'm going backwards. A bit of a Chris Nolan moment, potentially. Yeah, is he daydreaming about being a star, maybe? Yeah, I think that's kind of what it might be. He's like daydreaming. Time is stopping because he's in his head imagining being a star, potentially. I mean, he doesn't have to imagine, but he's obviously playing a character. Okay, let's check out the lyrics. Okay. I feel faded, I'm not used to this new color. Unstable emotions throw on and go, like an achromatic color that lost its warmth. I'm walking through the pale hours, full with the light and colors that I took for granted. While I was thinking about the time we were together, this grey is spreading sorrowfully through my memory. My heart is trapped in the day I let you go. With you the whole world is aglow. I pray your light. Suddenly the frozen minutes melt like a miracle. The moment I encounter you, it turns into colors. Together again, no more grey. Yeah, he's expressing his love for this person who he's separated from. Without them, the world is grey, and when they're around, the world is full of colour. A simple idea, but very cute, and certainly gets the message across. A great base for some meaningful lyrics with good visuals if you have an imagination for it. It goes on. It all feels lukewarm, everything becomes a blank. Behind tired footsteps, raindrops follow. Upon my shoulders falls this grey rain. Soaked through, I can no longer move. I wait for you. Together again, no more I crave your color that I loved. No more I crave your color that I loved. I guess maybe because they're back together. You slowly hold out my hands, coloring up the suit at your touch. Cool. I like that. A new world of infinite colors. Let me shine bright. Show me all the colors of the world. Please paint some colors to my dull heart. We are together again, and in front of us, eternally, no more gray. Pray. Fill me with your beautiful colors. I pray, your light. That could be a little grammatical error there with the U apostrophe or E, because that technically means you are light, which could make sense, but perhaps they mean your light, as in the light that you bring, or the light that belongs to you. It works either way, I guess. Yeah, that's my favorite line. Coloring up the suit at your touch. Yeah, he's back together with this person. They are happy. They're going to bring him some colors to his life. No more grey suit, because the suit is being colored up at their touch. Beautiful, pretty, simple, and cute. Lovely stuff. So yeah, in summary, I loved his voice on this track. I thought everything was very well performed and tastefully produced. For my taste, it sort of sits in more middle of the road ground. So I'm curious to know what his other songs sound like, if they get a bit more extreme either way. But it was really nice to hear an entire song where the focus is on his vocals, because that's really not something I ever got before in EXO. And it was a treat. Okay, that's about it for today's analysis of Grey Suit by Suho. Please leave any thoughts in the comments. If you'd like to influence the content on this channel and get guaranteed reactions, become a patron or submit a special request. The links are in the description. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.